Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Matt the Matt, as always. Today is Valentine's Day, and I thought for a special Valentine's Day podcast, we will talk about a romantic comedy, and why not? And Valentine's Day romance, comedy, you know what I mean? Wondering if that guy you like is gonna bring those flowers home or not. If he remembered. Oh shit, there's no football today. It's Saturday. Yeah, dumbass. It's Valentine's Day. Oh shit. We're thinking getting out of bed in the morning and running out the door for no other than, oh fuck, I forgot Valentine's Day. She's still sleeping. We're good. That's probably half of my family right there. So I thought, and I forgot to do this last year when it was actually the 20th anniversary, but today we are talking about one of the best romantic comedies of the past 20 years, Hitch, starring Will Smith, Kevin James, Eva Mendes. I am a huge fan of this movie, all the way back, like I said, from 2005. This is also when Will Smith was at the top of his game. Every movie he put out was a box office hit. Kevin James was still starting to get into more of the movie business. He was obviously known for the King of Queens at the time. This was before Grown Ups. This was before I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. And of course Eva Mendes was already blowing up at this time, from Training Day to Too Fast, Too Furious. What else was she in? Obviously this movie. Then she went on to be in We Own the Night with Joaquin Phoenix. And this is a solid romantic comedy. This has a lot of humor throughout the movie. You also are really dealing with two different couples romances going on at the time. You got the Kevin James and Allegra, and then you got Eva Mendes and Alex Hitchens. And it's, it's funny. What they don't do anymore with romantic comedies or with women characters in general, they don't make them relatable anymore. How many movies do you watch nowadays where the women are girl bosses, they know how to do everything, they have no flaws whatsoever, everything is perfect, they can't do anything wrong. But when you watch a movie like Hitch, it actually makes you care about these characters. Like I said, this is one of Will Smith's best films, comedies in my opinion. He's charming, he's charismatic, he's funny, he can be romantic, but he's not a perfect character. Like I said, he makes mistakes. One of the best scenes in this whole movie that really shows the relatability of these characters is when he goes on a date with Eva Mendes. They go on the jet skis, and what happens is on the jet ski and he accidentally hits her, and he hits her in her face. He falls off the jet ski. Right there, that would be oh shit, that's a bad date right there. But it also makes it relatable. Things happen on dates. Not every date is perfect. But then it goes even further. And this also adds to the script of, okay, we've had one hurdle, now we have to have another hurdle. Build the scene up. And what happens, he takes her to a museum, he finds some, family heritage, and he thinks it's like the butcher, like a butcher, like cutting meat, one of the famous butchers back in the day. No, this guy was actually a serial killer, and he was butchering people. The Butcher of Cadiz. I thought it was, I didn't think it was the actual, it's funny, but it's also relatable. Like, hey, he tried to do something nice when it ended up backfiring in the long run. It ended up being a complete misfire. But that is relatable. You laugh at that. You can easily see someone, you're like, oh, that would really be sweet. Take her to a museum, finding out that you took the time to learn about her family lineage, other than to find out, no, he was a butcher. He actually was killing people. Kevin James, Albert Brenneman, we've all been there. Fat, skinny, short, tall. We're talking on the phone with a girl, and, how he's just fiddling with stuff on the counter, touching everything. The marbles fall out of the vase falls out, the fruit, touching the fruit, it all goes everywhere. He's touching, then he slips and falls, or he's out eating dinner and the ketchup falls on his shirt, he's out on a date. Normal. No, but they also make the females relatable. Eva Mendes wakes up and Hitch isn't there, and she starts, yelling in the pillow, "You're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid," and then he's right there, and you think, oh man, but it's a moment, and then of course he turns around, she gets up, runs to the mirror, fixes her hair, like all women do. Like, we've already seen you, what your hair looks like. He's been watching you this whole time you were yelling into the pillow. I don't think you need to fix your hair. He knows what you look like. When Allegra's at the basketball game, and she doesn't know how to whistle, they didn't say, oh yeah, she put her. It's not like in today's day and age. You're like, no, I don't know how to whistle. Well, then she would whistle, and it would be a perfect whistle. I mean, that's how they write characters nowadays. But 20 years ago, they actually had her really not being able to whistle, and Kevin James was teaching her how to whistle. That's relatable. That's normal. They got food. I put the pizza in, and I do. No. It's funny. The romance works. You buy into this romance. And yes, it's, stereotypical, not good-looking guy with a hot blonde girl. Yes. You see that in a lot of romantic comedies. I can name a dozen of them, but it works. You know what I mean? It's funny, I think the girl who plays Allegra Cole is the same girl that's in the opening of The Family Man. When Nicolas Cage had that woman show up at his penthouse, same girl. I don't know if people realize that. The theme song is relatable, not relatable, I'm tired of saying that word. It's memorable. Like, if I heard that anywhere, I would know, oh, that's from the movie Hitch. Like I said, relatable characters. Also, this movie introduces the actress Paula Patton. She only has that one scene near the beginning of the movie where Will Smith is out with his friend, and he goes up to the girl who's around all those guys. Excuse me, miss. He gives her some money. Two shots, and then the girl comes back. Hey, asshole, I don't work here. And he goes, oh, I know, I just wanted to get you away from all those guys. Paula Patton was introduced. So what did you think of the Lakers Stadium? Let me guess. Disgusting. With Eva Mendes and Eva Mendes and the boss, they're at like a cooking thing, and he gets, he has allergies. Great funny moment. He's just pouring the Tylenol down his throat, like chugging it. I mean, this is such a fun movie. It's relatable. It's romantic. Especially the whole ending with, Will Smith running down the road, chasing the car, jumping on the car. And it's just, it's It's good. It's one of my favorite romantic comedies. It's not that long, it's only like an hour and 45 minutes. A lot of funny moments. Are you a fan of Hitch? Is this one of your favorite romantic comedies of the past 20 years? They said they're going to make a sequel. Hey, if they can make a sequel and find a way to bring Eva Mendes out of retirement, I'd be happy. She's literally retired from acting like 15 years ago. But let me know in the comments below, are you a fan of Hitch? Like I said, I'm a huge fan of this movie. One of my favorites to watch every year. Yeah, Matt the Matt, hit that subscribe button.